TJ Breckbill here. I'm going to be showing you the G chord and the C chord in G position. So to start off, we'll be using our second finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. Sounds like that. Next, we'll be using our first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. Sounds like that. These two notes together sound like. Next, we'll be using the open D string. Sounds like that. These three notes together sound like. Next, we'll be using the open G string. Sounds like that. Next, we'll be using the open B string. Next, we'll be using our 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string. So that's the first variation of the G chord I'm going to show you. That's what you're going to use more often. This next variation is only different in one way. You're just going to be using your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string instead of an open B string. So the first variation I showed you sounds like this. The second variation will sound like this. So the difference together is, there's a little difference, but it's the same chord. So it sounds like. Next, I'm going to be showing you the C chord in G position. This C chord is easier to access when playing in the key of G, instead of moving your fingers all around the fretboard and trying to find the strings and to play this C chord. We're going to be playing this C chord. It's a little different, but it's easy to switch between the G chord and the C chord here. So first we'll have our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Next we'll have our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. Then we'll have an open G string. Then we'll be using our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Then we'll have our 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. This chord together sounds like. So it's really nice and easy to switch between the G chord and the C chord in the key of G. But if you're playing in any other key, you'd probably want to use this variation of the C chord here. But that will be in another video. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, please subscribe and be waiting for the next video.